Hello, and welcome to my channel. If you've not seen me before, my name is Lisa, but can go by Liz or Lise, and I hope you're having a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you may be. My streams, they're for more mature audiences, so please do keep that in mind as you watch this playthrough. Also, of course, too, if you're enjoying the content, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and yeah, enjoy! Hello again, this is a new PSA for Hello Kitty Island Adventure for the City Town DLC. Unfortunately, the frame rate is a little harsh on the eyes, so that's something to keep in mind. Also, there is a moment where there was some flashing. It's not as bad as what the Sweetheart Wonderland DLC used to have, but I just want to keep this up here and out there just in case if you're one who is sensitive to those kinds of things. And of course, hopefully in the future it will be patched, and thus this may be not relevant to the newer times, but I may keep this up all the same. But of course, as always, please enjoy the video starting now. Let's go ahead and jump in Hello Kitty Island Adventure today, and of course the lemon has made a return, as it always does, but also what has made a return is a bug. So at the time that I'm streaming / recording this, the bug isn't super game breaking in a matter of speaking, as long as you have one particular character as a companion. Now, the only reason why I know about this is because of the Hello Kitty Island Discord. I would have not known otherwise, and we would have just jumped in and experienced the bug all the same. But that is why she is here out with me. Of course, that is what's happening. So that was very weird. Also, those pants totally changed. But yes, two different things with this bug is one, you should have your settings so that the cutscenes don't autoplay. And then secondly, you need to have Hello Kitty as a companion. So there's that. Also, luckily, little somebody did visit, and thus I got their first star, but this is why now this is chilling here. We have to wait until they are resident, which is fine. Perfect. I'll cook that and it will be amazing, immaculate, and wonderful. Anything here to show off, as it were? Yes, the finale. I almost forgot about it. We'd get a sweet bag, and of course the real journey is this, which I feel like was tripping out with this a little bit, like visually, even though there obviously no belt present there. And then of course the Friendship Festival part 2 will be with us, and then glowing sprouts. I feel like again we're just bam bam bam, so many things. But yes, unfortunately there is this bug. Now I guess one thing I was trying to figure out, minus of course we've already been in it for about, since it is 2 weeks and then so many days you get, which in total would be, like for this one that is, you get about a little over 3 weeks for that. And then as far as for friendship, I mean it's a whole month, but the fact that this bug is occurred before that sucks just a little bit. That's what I was trying to figure out. Since all these events are happening, I'm wondering if maybe that was something that wasn't quite prepared for. Not that they necessarily talk to each other, but it's interesting in this sense because it is about the Sunshine celebration and not about the Friendship Festival. So let's see if we're okay. Okay, here we go. It was dark. It was a dark and stormy night, and the power went out at Hello Kitty Cafe. Scary story time. Ooh, spooky. Shh, I want to hear what happens next. So, everyone huddled together for the night around a single candle. But when Karopi awoke at midnight, the candle was out and the room was cold. Midnight is the scariest time. Why can't it be noon? I'm more afraid of 4 a.m. Go on, Ganta.
And then he heard a strange wailing out on the beach. Eep! Shh! Hirobi peered through the window and saw a shape moving towards the beach, wrapped in a ghostly sheet. And then the shape disappeared.
Oh, phew. I thought it was gonna go boo or something.
Shh! And then it reappeared behind Karopi, and it would boo because it was a ghost.
Ah! Oh!
Too scary for me. Who's got another one?
I'm scared. What if the ghost comes to get us in the night?
Ghosts aren't real, Karopi.
Oh, yeah? What about the clown man? The clown man? He's a man with the face of a clown and the body of a clown.
It's just a clown, Vicky. The king of spooky stories. That one. I have a ghost story. It's about the time I was catching fireflies near the lake. Suddenly, I saw something rising up out of the lake, and it started coming towards me. It was draped in seaweed, dripping lake water, and it almost seemed to glow. As it got closer, I realized I could see right through it. And when it was close enough that I could see its eyes, I realized it was wearing glasses.
Kurusuke, there's something behind you.
Ah! Hi, friends. Oh dear, that worked even better than I thought. Do you think we overdid it? It wouldn't be a summer camp if the counselors didn't have a bit of fun with the campers. Even Camp Friendship needs a spooky story or two. Okay. I think we're in the clear, and yes, she's magically back in that particular outfit. So again, I feel like just because these are happening at the same time, the game is slightly confused on what to do about it. But I'm gonna let her go, and okay. There are different friends here. So yes, I've been taking photos because that's the bit that we gotta do. I'm gonna sit in the car. You can just stare at me. I don't want to change their expression otherwise, so hee. There we have it. Fantastic. Now we can capture our memories of the Friendship Festival forever. So we get 20. And yes, Choco Cat's quest is complete. But also, I did this yesterday and I actually had a couple companions with me like I normally do. And then this came up from Kagumya. I think I want to become a horde ornament. No. So yeah, that is what happened there. I was not expecting the dialogue. So that caught me off guard. And I don't really understand who gets to say anything other than, I guess, whoever's to my left, because that's what it feels like. But no matter. Though I do think it's cool. I haven't really talked or tried to talk to them there, except for that one interaction, so it doesn't seem like it really matters. It mostly seems like when they're in that kind of space of like, yes, I am the chosen one for today. But I could be mistaken. Again, this is just too expensive. I hate that they're so expensive. I can't maximize on them, and it's not all my fault. You tell me why I have so much of the others and not those. Because I have some ideas. I know why it is the way it is. Fair enough. So, I'm gonna go over here. I planted both, right? I think so. A little confused. Because I thought they'd be up at the same time. So I'm like, what happened there? But okay, it's fine. Do this. Still missing some, but that's okay. Dang, dude. Not working out the way that I wanted it to. Okay. Not you either. I'm gonna leave it like this, I think. Also, I should take that out too, actually. That's fine. Let's do this. Okay, not the one I wanted, but it kind of works out for at least another, so I'm not too bad. Because then that way I can transfer it and use it elsewhere. This, though. Complete catastrophe. Yellow ombre. Nope. None of these. I'm gonna take that out. This out. These have not done a thing. So I'm gonna wait. Perfect. Again, I left it on purpose just in case it was gonna do a thing. Now, of course, in the greenhouse, there is another opportunity for magic to happen as well. So, and if you're wondering where they all are, I've failed to find those. So, but they are at, of course, the club, getting down and dirty dancing. At the dance hall, which I know isn't a club. But that's where they're all at. Cool. And then I'm gonna do this over here too. Wonderful. Trying to listen to the sweet sounds. And alas, they did not happen. But let's go here. I'm changing it up. No. I almost, to be fair, do want to take this one out in hopes that maybe it would be beneficial. But I don't know if I really want to. It's hard with these flowers because they can't do anything right now. Too much, that is. Hello. Right through it. Well, let's go over here then. Speed of sound we have. It did it though. GG's. Just don't need these. Heck yeah. Heck yes. So close. But okay. So I guess I need to figure out the next flower step. Because these are pretty much done. With at least part of my quest. Great. That worked exceptionally well. Okay. I'm just like, I don't know what to do. Let's then go here. Why not? Now I also need to redo these. Yeah. Oh yeah, also this threw me off greatly and I was like, what? That is the white magenta ombre versus magenta white. White? I was like, what? Yeah, I'm still a little thrown off, but it's okay. I'm just gonna leave it for now. I forgot to look over the petals to see. Nothing. That's okay. Let's go then here. Making our way up, but the petals, man. Dang. I gotta set these up too. Just like collecting those because they're right there. Whoops. We're gonna go here though. Actually, to get closer to this patch. And then... Still not it over there. Dang it. Not quite what I wanted to have happen, but it's fine. And then I really need to redo this, but I'm, again, been super lazy about it. It's more that having a way to keep track of them would be nicer. But also I know that some of them did not work out. That's a different problem. I'm gonna leave that there. That happened. The one that could be there. We'll do that. This is a sea foam. That's cloud. Right. Okay. I'll leave it like that. And then we'll go over here and take care of these. Which I don't know what's good about any of what I have over here now still because it's kind of got all filled up. So I wonder actually. Like the red is putting in the work. Really need that. I would love for this to actually do more than what it is doing. Leave it like that, I guess. Hope for the best, though. Still ones can sprout. No! Woof. Okay. Dang. Alright. Let's go peek. No good. I know my chances are slim there too. It's been a little slow. I'm really worried about this one. I'm worried that it's just busted. But I'm gonna still believe in it. Sorta, kinda. Let's see what we got. We got stuff. He's stuck in a time loop. There for a little bit, we got him out. Oh, jump. Nothing. Nothing good. Nothing new, but I did actually get something new. I got Mail Day. And I guess you could say the regular track. So, that was cool. I don't know exactly how many remixes there are, but of course that only counted for this part of the game, but still cool. I forgot. I'm just gonna make it. But I need to make sure I make the right thing. Rice ball. Yes. Okay, I almost made the wrong thing. I know it has an exclamation point, but oh, have I been deceived? Yay. Now, you still outside or are you magically now inside? I'm not gonna lie, this has happened before. Why? I don't know. Okay. I'm going to do something. Oh, man. I'm gonna hope that does something, and then I'm gonna take these out as well. That obviously happened. Honestly, let me see. Don't. There could be some. I'm like, do I feel confident enough for it? Or, because I already have cloud and sky. Let's do that. I thought I had it somewhere, but I can do that. I have no idea what's happening there. Then just kidding. I'm trying to think of. Do I even? I don't think I do at this point. It's only. Fine. Because I technically am gonna dig out the others, so it's fine. I'm overthinking my plans. And also, I know that's not quite the order it should be in, but yes! Yes! Finally, that worked. Heck yeah, dude. This is invasive. All I'm still is getting magenta. Like, what is this? Nonsense. Nonsense. Indigo. Blue. Yeah, that's sky. Okay. Fair enough. That's my effort. But yes, finally got the one that I wanted. So that's good. It worked. I don't even know why I'm caring so much, but these fields are still on my radar. But the thing is, I don't want to take out all of it because, again, they're really good fertilizer. Even though I haven't made fertilizer in a little bit, it's really good. I'll be back. I'm leaving on purpose, and then I'll go back. I wonder if I mean, like, I think it's fine because I think they're actually just in the tower. I just was try. 4 floors. 5th floor. Fair enough. Normally I wouldn't be much of an explorer, but even the sewers here are pretty. I totally forgot I put that on top of that. Still a ways, but it's fine. So, with all of that, we're gonna go here, and of course, this is where I redid all of this for this. Do you feel overwhelmed? Yeah. I do. But I do want the colors. This is a hybrid. It did do the darn thing. The blue and violet ombre. Let's fucking go. I'm gonna take it out so I can add it to my collection. Some of these I cannot tell. But I want to leave these here. On purpose. Because I need that to happen a lot more. Nice. I mean, I'm getting other stuff. It's just not the stuff that, you know, I totally want. Dang. I really wanted to work on the ones that still need the magic. I don't think anything can happen with these. They just kind of exist. Except for that, but like, I don't think it's happening to the right ones. Ugh. Might as well collect it, right? Again, we get this the most. Because when it snows here, it doesn't matter. Feels bad, man. Dang, dude. All right. So last time I visited here, they weren't ready. Hi, friends. So this time, they are ready, and I just wanted to show it off, essentially. So I basically want to take these out and then reset, essentially. So this is kind of a good thing, kind of a bad thing. The thing is, though, is that I'm going to be planting ones that actually need the magic to happen more so. But then from the trade-off, what I'm going to do is also then plant the ones that can transfer. If I can find them. Because, well, I could put on my blinders. That's the only gray I have. It's not very good. Okay. So this is the problem, right? It's gonna be a little bit longer because of this. But also I can, you know, hope for the best. Is it warm? Dude, you wish I knew. A one periwinkle. So I know, again, nothing's really gonna happen with him. That's okay. I don't have... Yeah, I don't... like, none of these can... really turn into anything. Might as well just stick that there. I'm going to plant this. It's not bad. Oh. The one loneliest one there is. I also have the pistachio. I can't do anything. Seafoam? I guess I don't have regular. One of the lilacs, but then like, man. Oh, man. That again. But with a different flower. It is very hard to keep track. No, the hot pink. There. I think I'll actually put this here. In hopes that, again, more will just... Oops. Spawn. My eyes are glazing over. Where I am in the list. Same with this. Could just put that down for the heck of it. But the problem is forgetting and remembering where they can be planted and can't. It is really hard to keep track. Oh my gosh, it's raining in City Town. Crazy. Not that at the end here. Just for the heck of it. Let that there. And then... Debating. Because... need more. Plant that one again. Lime. The only thing I have for lime, which I'm like, not the most exciting or thrilling. I don't really care for it as a pattern. I think it's kind of ugly. The alternate, like it's not super exciting. So my brain gets kind of confused between warm and then cool, and I have no idea what I have. There's that issue. Do know there's that. Oh, right, orange. So again, this is gonna be kind of a weird hope that me fertilizing is going to get these to work. That is the struggle. Because it may not. I don't necessarily want lime, but I feel like I need to have a little more so that I can plant them around. Where'd it go? These are not the flowers. These are the flowers. There's the anemone though. Oh, I guess I already planted them. I could plant more of the regular. Do the same thing. Hope for the. And all I can do. Okay. That's another black. And then violet? All right. This is where can be kind of a brawl, but not entirely. Let's have some fun with it. Again, it's kind of just a hot mess to keep track of everything, so have some fun with those two. That I can do. That. I have no idea which one. That's like the worst part. Green. Do that. Hope for the best. Again, there really isn't going to be anything different because I haven't really dug any out, so I will not talk to the null. But just know that there's some shenanigans with that. Okay, well this kind of sucks. I didn't think this over. Okay. Anyways, here's the blue and violet ombre. And it will be there for us in later time. And it's a beautiful collection. I didn't think it would happen so fast. In fact, you know what? I've changed my mind about something. Yeah. It's fine. Okay. Perfect. That there. That's probably not exactly actually what I want to do. Eh. Whatevs though. Yeah, this is so janky. This and this? Dude, I have no freaking idea, but okay. I feel better about that because otherwise that other area will struggle till the end of time. We don't want that to happen. Okay, I feel like something's amiss there, but that's okay. So we're actually gonna get Buddy. So I'm curious, did I miss anything else that I wanted to maximize on here? Not really. But I guess I'll get more of those. Nice. Again, I don't know how much I'm gonna use these in the, thank you buddy, cabins per se, but watch you not be able to do anything with this house. Thanks buddy. But I guess I like the idea of having stuff. You never really know. Except when it comes to the outfits, I guess. Thanks, man. I can. That's right, buddy. All right. And then we're gonna go over here. I'm not gonna. It's fine. Don't even think about it. Everything's fine. You don't see what I see. You don't see what you see happening at all. In fact, it's not even happening. Buddy is being so stingy right now. We got the flooring. We got the wallpaper. I think we are going to be able to clear that out. We got everything. Even for times past. I think I put these on mannequins. I think that's what happened. Always forget. But I always like still having one. Haven't gone back. I mean, I really should just go back and just yoink. But I haven't done that. So, my bad. But I think that does take care of the chunk, if you will, of what I had. So again, personally for visitors, I, of course, you know, Buddy is gonna be here when everybody wants to be here. But yes, again, one has been completed. And then right now, also same, comes by whenever. And then this is the only one that I have that has a strict regimen. So we were lucky today. Probably will not see them tomorrow. Me personally, then I would see them Sunday, maybe, and then I will not see them Monday. At least that's the pattern that supposedly exists. Which means again we'll have to wait basically 4 weeks till they come by again. But whatever. I still will feel bad about the one. visit that I missed. That is time of visiting, but you know, maybe it wouldn't have been anything anyways. Maybe the game would have been like, psych. But we are almost done with this. It's just logging in enough or waiting till next year. There's also, of course, all of these. Yay! Which, of course, we still have a bit to collect on, as we can fully see here as previews go. But even with all of that, still exciting times because we're getting things, even if those are the things that I'm not necessarily super excited about personally. I'm more excited about other things, which again at this point are technically flowers. Which, speaking of those flowers, I did want to actually check here really briefly. Now again, this is probably the best view, unfortunately, for some of this. Even though being the best view, we don't actually get to see the effect, which is a little odd sometimes. It's like, great, we have all the petals in the world though, but we can't actually plant them in that, or that is make more, and that disappoints me. But let's see. It was actually for the well, that one's pretty obvious in the sense of right here for white and magenta. Yeah. Cream and magenta. That hasn't done anything yet. Except for right there. These are just chilling. Hasn't done anything for me. And there's magenta and cream. Yeah, magenta and white. Magenta and white. White and magenta. Does that make sense? Well, now I'm just really confused. Cause, yeah, that's really weird. Like looking at them visually, the inner color is what takes precedent over the outer color, which is weird. I didn't think about that. Okay, so for sure this is confirmation though that this is technically a newer one in its own way with that kind of stack versus what I've picked up, because I haven't actually picked them up as that. Because I just collected the flower petals. That's like hurts my hand. Then that says white. Orange because it's in the center. Oh man. Oh, my head is like... It's too much. Oh, jeez. And then again, I don't know if any of these did anything either. But it's like, as long as it isn't with white, that's when you know. I think all of these are pretty much. Because, also if you look at it like this. I mean, I guess. You get what you're looking for. Like that? Oh, it's just so weird. Okay, sorry though, I really did want to see these really quickly. Or as quickly as I could. So, the white and warm. Right, and then it switches. It's so weird. it switch? I don't know. Okay, yeah, I don't have anything for those. I think really the only ones that I do have are the hibiscus. Which is why I purposely collected them the way I did. Like how it actually says a seaside resort native flower. I didn't even pay attention to that. But again, we just got this one. Oh. Though technically, looking at this, red and coral ombre was actually my first. I didn't think about it. I thought it looked weird, but it just didn't click. So this was my first one that was a hybrid. Whoops. My bad. I don't know where it exists right now, but no wonder it looks so weird. And then what is like white and pink? I don't get it, bro. It's weird. But oh shoot, dude. You're probably looking back though and being like, what are you doing? That's obviously a one that's, but like, these are prettier. No offense. But yeah, shoot. That's so confusing, dude. I am confuzzled. It looks cool, but again, it throws me off the dark color. Oh, shoot! And this is also one. Oh, man. The mint and periwinkle. Whoops. Sorry. That one's a newer one, though. Okay. Not bad. Oh, sorry. I always thought it was one of these, though. I was going mad. It's still kind of maddening. You just see white. Okay. Noted. Went through it. Don't know if that helped. This would be absolutely atrocious. This would be absolutely atrocious to actually narrow down, but yes, these are the colors. Now, I also wish this was in a color palette format versus this list, other than you could say that these are kind of base colors, air quotes, and then everything after that branches off from there in a wheel. But I'm gonna be so for real, some of this does not make any sense. And the fact that also when you have these two, blue and indigo, right next to each other, you're kind of like, what? And of course, if you are someone who is colorblind, how would you know? It'd be hard. But these pinks, man, this is like me trying to get the colors right too for the paper cranes. When I describe them, I'm like, I have a light pink, like a really light pink, and then I have one that's a light pink. It's just slightly less light. Oh, it's crazy. But yeah, these are the colors that you want to keep an eye out for. And then of course you have your flowers. Again, there's no really good tracking for it. I guess I'll just leave it as it is. So my bad though. Good, you know, like actual review of going through it. Though I guess I didn't actually see if I had them myself, but let me double check something. We can't see the other part. I don't think I dug it up. I guess I could extra check that, but yeah. Okay, this is not where it used to live. If it lived at all. I mean, it probably lived during a time. I'm curious. Now that I've done that, let me, sorry, choose you. It is. I did dig it up at some point. I think though it must have been in the greenhouse. Okay, and I would do one other, just quickly check here. Oh my gosh, good thing I went through those, huh? Wait, what? Bell. You're telling me I can't plant those here? That's ridiculous. Out of all of them, you could just put a seed. That's unfortunate. And I'm just gonna do this. Just because I want to do something with it for now and have it out. I'll just do this too. Make me feel like it's actually doing something. Okay, then let's actually double check. I can plant those here. I'm gonna... Again, that order bothers me, but it's fine. There we go. Okay. So yeah, that's just mint and white. That and that. Okay, so it's here. It exists. I'm just surprised they can plant those here. Okay, there we go. Sorry, always hitting the wrong buttons. Oh, dude, I've... You know what, I'm just gonna leave it. I'll worry about it another time. Okay, and I'll try to look for it the next time. So, I haven't dug it up yet. But then these can be planted in the wheat. Whatever. It's not that important. But what is important, minus me figuring out also that, oh my gosh, that was one the whole time, even though I was like, why does it look weird? But I'm not gonna overthink it. We did also see that, well, surprise, surprise, that I also had the realization of how the anemones work, but I'm still a little confused as to that particular pattern because it doesn't make much sense to me. But you know what? It's okay. Sometimes, you know, you're gonna get those, and that's okay. I don't know exactly how I want to organize them per se, since we have very limited space, but I do want to reorganize them and then of course work towards more of the hybrids just for the fun of it, and then of course get the other colors. Now, the color bit is probably going to be the hardest bit to focus on, especially if they don't want to spawn, but the hardest thing to focus on, but I will eventually work on it too, as I always say. However, when it comes to the flowers that we need most, will we be able to see them in the near future? That is, at least before this month ends, or will we have gotten what we've gotten and thus no month away? And of course, too, when it comes to celebrations, what in turn will we learn as far as the friendship festivities, as well as, of course, the campers go, considering they just got ran, you know, straight away to who knows where. And of course, when it comes to the visitors, who will be next? That is dropping by, saying hello, and maybe wanting to stay a while. I guess only time will tell, but that will be next time. Let's go ahead and jump in Hello Kitty Island Adventure today, and I have jumped in. And while Those coming by did come by. There's one that didn't. We might see them today, but the for sure one that was coming by, I don't think they'll be dropping by. So that means we'll have to say hello one more time. It means we are gonna have to wait about 4 weeks for that. I know, sounds crazy, but it's okay. On a different note, as far as this is being streamed / recorded, we are still, unfortunately, with a bug. So the car is the problem. Let's see if I can make sure that the bug doesn't happen. So I'm gonna pick up all this stuff first. We're gonna talk to the Knoll of Festivities in just a moment, because we gotta know. Oh, yeah! Yeah, feels bad, man. Oof. Right here. Oof. At least we just will have one more. And then also there's just one more, but they're gonna come by probably tomorrow, honestly, or something like that. I'm gonna save it for the stuff that I just gathered. And then who's at the car? Cinnamon Roll's been kind of stuck, I'll admit. I don't know if having you is gonna be a problem or not. Let's find out. Sunshine Celebration is still what we're having conversations about. Hello all, welcome. Cantrip Friendship has been so much fun, but the Sunshine Celebration is coming to a close. How's our big Firefly count going? I can announce it's been a huge success. We've caught and studied more fireflies than any other summer camp on Friendship Island ever. But who caught the most? Yeah, who won the canoe race and captured the flag? And I ate the most s'mores after handily winning the food fight. So catching fireflies is the tiebreaker. Oh, the tension. I'm sure I won. I think it's Kirumi. Batsumura probably got it. Well, in the spirit of Camp Friendship Unity, I released them. You what? You did what? Did you count them first? No, not individually. Together we collected a great deal of fireflies, though. Look. Wow. Whoa. That's pretty cool. Magical Choco Cat. Look at them all. Well, you know what this means. We need to keep catching fireflies, and this time we'll keep count ourselves. You better count them honestly. Of course! Wouldn't dream of doing anything else. Let's go. Choco Cat. Yes? There's no way in the world you didn't meticulously track the fireflies we caught. Yes, well, we all must do our part to maintain the peace of Friendship Island. I mean, Camp Friendship! Sneaky, Choco Cat, sneaky. Brains win yet again. If you're quick, you can take a photo of this moment before it ends if you wish. And Kurumi and Batsumura are right. There are still some fireflies to catch. See you at the event stand, and happy Sunshine Celebration, campers! If I'm quick. Quick, Kurumi. Even though you're not even in an outfit. Yay! Alright, so I don't know if having her or not made that cutscene go by, but I have read in the Hello Kitty Island Discord that having a companion that may or may not be over there is honestly not a bad thing to have, though again it is very, very unfortunately bugged. Yeah. Which is fine, though. I mean, like, I'm not totally bothered by it by any means, but it does suck a little bit. These have also spawned on their own. But yeah, I accidentally dug this one out. But I put it back. So everything's fine. I just want to see if anything happens to these two. Okay, nothing. I'm just going to take them out, honestly. It can spawn more, but it's mostly that I would want them to be hybrids. So then they can be planted elsewhere and thus be magical. But alas, no magic. So, let's see here. Nothing really, though. You know, I could just get this one. This was like the last one I needed, too. Crazy to see it there now. To make the final comic. We'll go into the shops in a little bit. I'm gonna water this. So, this is almost done. Perfect. This has been, yeah, unfortunate. But it's okay. Because it also has been fortunate with these. Yes, yes, party, party. I think some of this I don't really want. Again, I need to really redo it, but we'll just leave that like that now. Perfect. That's good, that's good. Exciting, exciting. We'll go in here. I'm like, okay, there was the other combination, similar but different. She's freaking out. It's fine. I forgot to mention though, I did check and for the tunes, and I did get a new tunes. And then when I was picking up the new tunes, I was thinking, man, how would you get these? Like, I mean, minus the ones specifically from City Town when it comes to the actual, like, game arcade businesses, SNISes, that is. But, I don't know, it's just interesting to think about. Felt like impossible. But things that I think are impossible sometimes are possible. I did change the balloons. You're not seeing things, by the way. Let me take that. This as well. I'm gonna actually leave these for a sec, just to see if something happens. Perfect, I'll leave that again as is. Oh, I guess actually I did not take a photo. That was busted. But no, I might as well. I have not found those also very well. They're just gonna be with me too. Interesting. Very interesting. I'll see what happens. Kurumi, hey, you made sure to get my good side, right? So that is also from not logging... Well, logging in, but not logging in to then take the photo. Just casually going through. So in turn, we were able to collect on the 3 days, I think it's... Seems like it's 20 each. For each day, that is. Is it? Yeah, it is. It is doing the bubble business. We will take care of that later. This finally spawned, by the way. After all my, sorry, valiant efforts. It finally happened. And I was like, yes! I still need to really redo these, but I'm a little lazy. Or very lazy at that, but cross that bridge when I get there. I did take a few out over here because of this one. Dang. But they did do their magic, so it's really that then we have more to replant. I just don't really know. They're not my favorite or anything either, but... I do like... Oh my gosh. Feeling like I have at least some control over what spawns. Okay. Is it just... It's... Not all the time, of course, but a lot of times. Question, is it up or down? Okay. A little different. For it to be over here. About the flooring. Save that. Again, I've been pretty lucky not to get duplicates. The jury's out though for that. It'll happen again, I'm sure. Where it'll just be like, surprise, you just got a duplicate. Lol. Oh, wouldn't that suck? Oh, whoops. Wrong buttons. Oh, whoops, whoops, whoops. Nice. Hitting wrong things. Very good. I've been kind of waiting on that area, to be honest. And then I want to take them out and then also redo them in hopes that a hybrid can happen. Which, speaking of hybrid, when jumping into the game and going to where I planted the hybrid that I did not realize I had for the longest time, I noticed something a little off about it. In particular, this also needs to be redone. And so, I have to figure that out. Whoops. I don't really know what I want to do about it, but this also is not. I've had its luck, unfortunately. But collecting the petals looks as though as I remember it. Seeing it out in the open is not how I remember it. I don't know if it was because of the time of day though in the game. To be fair. But I was a little weirded out. I think it was morning. So it wasn't too off, but... Okay. Oops. Also need to redo that. And then we go over here. But it's more that I need the actual flowers to do it. And I don't have a lot. The greenhouse worked out in some ways. Did not work out in others. This does only have a 2-plot chance, but I'm still willing to risk it. In fact, actually, I'll take this one out. Just for this to maybe do its thing, I was hoping. For the green there, but it did not happen, which is fine. Another one that needs to be redone at some point. I just get lazy about it. The laziness mostly comes from the fact that it is really hard to keep track of which ones. But then after keeping track sorta of which ones, and not just disappointment. Oh, I guess actually, since is this the only one that happened? And then yeah, then this is the sea foam. Yeah. It's the two that I'm like, huh. They're very similar in this lighting. But every time, it's not it. I left the tulips there on purpose, though. And the same over here. A lot has happened with the thistles, including the orange over here, where I was like, huh? And then I was like, oh. Huh. Okay. But again, I gotta set them up differently. In here, there has been luck, but not in the right color. Not that there's a lot of room again. I've mostly left it. I'm like, chances. But I really should take them out. And we go up here, though, to the peak. Nothing's happened here. Yet. Hello. I didn't realize it was just gonna be a white frost feather. Huh. I'm actually surprised by that. Like, just straight up. Excuse me, though. My one drop, please. Let's go here first, actually. I was debating even how I wanted to do this. I'll get it for my sanity. The sweet spot is somewhere there. Wrong buttons. Let's do it. Delicious. Nutritious. It's still that. But still no new ones, and I'm always disappointed. I mean... will they? And then what would be the point? I don't know. But I always have hope. Somewhere's the sweet spot, right by the stairs. Got it. Now, where is it? Is it in the other area? They're not it. Mint periwinkle. Okay, here it is. Mint periwinkle ombre. It's right here, but it was really hard to see. And I don't think that looks any different, really. Okay. It's fine. I wanted to find it. It's there. I did not get the photo. That was my bad. Hi, buddy. That's the button. Casper's here as well. There we go. All right.
My bad. And then we'll go back here for Milk to say hello. Also see how Milk, of course, communicates with us, but I will also, oops, go back to having other bestie. Hi. So, sunshine emoji, heart emoji, rain cloud emoji, heart emoji, rainbow emoji, heart emoji, milk emoji, present emoji, rainbow emoji, hugging heart emoji, happy face emoji, milk emoji, plain emoji, sun emoji, heart, 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 heart. Very close. Did it freak out again? A little bit. GG's. I won. We got it. Got the black. Let's go. I swear this is like hating on me though. Now, I was a little worried that this was gonna happen. But we're gonna power through it. So again, this is the capture card. Being the capture card. But we don't have anything super intensive. It was because I spammed through, which is a little unfortunate, but it's because I spammed through the machine, I think. Sucks. It's too intense. And there's Karun sitting. Eggs. Ta-da! It's just too intense. So disappointing. Oh my gosh, the sign is too strong for me. And then this, though, of course, did its magic in the best ways possible right here, but everything else is kind of... Whoops. Not really doing much else. I will take that out. And I'll take that out. But it did it. I think these two did that. As much as then this did that. Something like that. Fair enough. Okay. Only being a little thrown off by the delayed sounds, but that's okay. I don't play with actually the sound, to be honest. Again, really happy about that one. Nothing else really super exciting, and even the flowers that I want are just not doing it. Perfect. Again, we're just gonna collect them. That's mostly how I've played games. I don't play with the sound. Just too intense. Can't keep up. Okay. But now, we gotta go to the main area.
the Merry Meadows for the final finale little piece here of seeing all the flowers that can be. So this is the work that I've worked on. And basically I have left them all as well on purpose. Just to see if also anything would come of them as well. That is when I take them. Like this. And then we do this. So. Nothing super fascinating. Orange Tulias again. I don't know if anything will happen there, but there's some hope. Then right here. So again, the sun is rising. It looks different than when it's collected. I have no idea why. And even now, it looks different from when it used to too. Like, see how it looks collected like that? Or if you can't see, you gotta zoom in. It's different. It's weird. To me. Because it used to look like how it was collected, but now it doesn't have that obvious white, which is also why I never thought of it, but I did think it looked weird. I was like, oh, it's just flowers being flowers, you know? Don't really think anything else of it. Because, I mean... But oh boy. I guess it also happens when you have flowers that are close. Again, these are all thrown off, but these are not it. Still hoping. I should plant other flowers though there. Don't know what I would want to put though. But beats me. Okay. That's interesting. I'm forgetting why that took so long. I don't need these. I mean, not really. Well, yeah, kind of, maybe. I don't know. But the spawn is great. It's happy times. I'm gonna... take some of these out in hopes for other flowers that I wanted to have spawn. Yes, that's a good idea. I guess it worked here, actually. Oh, I mean, that kind of did its thing too, but I don't need you. Not really, anyway. Oof. Okay. I'm gonna leave it like this for now. Gonna collect all those. Cross fingers. Okay, fine. You do that to that, because I know that they actually can produce some color transfers, but of course they can't be planted everywhere. But they can be planted in a certain spot that I have my eyes on. But that will take care of all the flowers for now. Again, we've got progress. We've finally got more moving, but alas, there's still plenty more to get. And also, I do need to dig it out of the ground in order for it to even count towards the bigger goal, which of course isn't here. But we have the closest of goals when it comes to milk. Sorry, visitors. If you were curious as to where I'm at, again, we're just slowly making it. Ever so slowly. Just 2 more visits and then we're golden. It will be possible, and thus then we can get to the quest that's waiting here. Otherwise, of course, well, alas. Have to wait 4 weeks, but it's okay because look at us making gains with the friendship. Look at us making gains for the Hybridon furniture. And more importantly, when we go to the daily rewards, which wouldn't have been seen otherwise, but while the countdown is still going, and we'll be making these cakes in no time. Also, we just have the pants for the Sunshine celebration, and we're good. Friendship Festival Part 2 is going on. We have 1 day, 6 hours, 58 minutes for the glowing sprouts. And then the finale is in 4 days, 6 hours, and 58 minutes for the Friendship Festival. We're able to finish, though, the, I guess, 3 other bits for everything else, if you will. So, again, we've been making gains. I don't know how else to describe it like that, but there's still a lot going on. Unfortunately, it is, again, bugged, but hopefully, again, there'll be a fix for it, since, of course, the friendship is still going to be going for at least a little bit longer. And, of course, well, this one will be coming to an end. So make sure you get your stuff that you want, spend those fireflies, and most importantly, grow that friendship. But when it comes to the next time that I jump in, of course, to all there is in friendship, what will we have in the ways of visitors and, of course, quests at that? And most importantly, when it comes to the flowers in waiting, will we get lucky enough to get newer ones in the midst, or will the game still hold out and thus be ever so picky and tricky when it comes to the ones that I want? I guess only time will tell, but that will be next time.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, once again, my name is Lisa, but I can go by Lister Lise, and I hope you have a good morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you may be.